What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope everybody having a good week so far. Tomorrow's Friday, so that's a great thing. But anyway, thank you for tapping in with me again today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Cleveland, so welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you enjoy the content, do a couple things for me before you get up out of here. I would like for you to hit the subscribe button. I would like for you to hit that notification bell, and of course, hit that like button. Give this video a big thumbs up. Now let's get into the video. So let's get a little salty. I mean, I know a bunch of y'all said y'all like the saltwater content. I've been kind of lacking on that, doing all this freshwater stuff. So, man, like I said, let's get a little salty with it. So starting with this 37-gallon aquarium right here, a bunch of y'all been wondering, hey, what's up with the 37-gallon? Does he have any corals? Does he have a reef tank? Things like that. Well, 37-gallon, still in place. Some of the corals survive. It's been a minute since y'all seen this aquarium, so it might be exciting. I don't know, but let's take a look at what's going on. All right, y'all. So in this video, I'm also going to perform a little bit of maintenance on this aquarium. It looks a little dirty. As you can see, I started the process, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and show y'all. So we have in here just a single snowflake clownfish. We have in here some hermit crabs, too. We have in here urchin. We have a few corals that did survive last summer. So if you don't know, every summer it gets so hot in this garage / fish room that my saltwater tank will experience some casualties, whether it be from the corals, the fish. I've lost them both in the span of the 3 years that I've been here. This tank will be a lot easier to manage this summer because well, I only have 2 saltwater aquariums, this one being small. I could definitely figure out a way to keep it cool. Installing a chiller is not an option, but maybe one day it will be an option, but right now it's not. So I use a method of freezing water bottles, throwing the water bottles in the tank, letting the water cool off, or the ice bottles cool off the water. So that's what I'll do this summer. We've been wanting to get this clownfish a friend, a partner. That still needs to happen. I do want to quarantine first, so that's why I haven't done it yet. But if y'all will remember, this is the snowflake clownfish that was in the 75-gallon in the house. And this is the one that likes to attack me when I put my hands in the water to do cleaning. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, doing really good, healthy. This tank is actually extremely healthy, y'all. So I have a really good supply of pods all through there. There's one right there. There's actually a bunch that's crawling around on the substrate, all within the rock work. You can't really see through that algae, so I will clean the algae off the glass. Like I said, I'll do it with y'all. So I have this nice little algae scraper right here, and it gets off the majority of it. It doesn't get it all off. There will be areas that's pretty hard to get off, even with this right here. Like that area right there is a bit harder. But we are going to clean the glass so you can get a nice view of this aquarium. Like I said, saltwater guys are pretty, I'm sure will be pretty happy to see this aquarium, or you might be a little disappointed. I will buy more corals for this aquarium. Like I said, as far as inhabitants, we might get a couple more. I'm not going to lie. We might get a couple more, but only if I'm able to quarantine. I don't want to introduce any kind of disease in this aquarium. It has been up and running for a long. There's one of the copepods right there, one of the pods right there. So like I said, very healthy, very healthy. We have some adaptation here. They are quite large. I don't know why it doesn't bother me. I don't mind for some reason. They are actually getting bigger than the Xenia, whatever. If it does begin to bother me, a method I would use to remove them is either peppermint shrimp or get a aptasia eating filefish. I've tried other methods in the past. They don't really work. So that's what I would do. As far as filtration for this aquarium, y'all, right here, Fluval Aqua Clear 70. I took off the 50. I have the protein skimmer back there. So Whenever that cup fills up, I go ahead and remove it, clean it out, put it back. There's a little sponge for it. I do need to raise the water level a little bit. As far as the light, got a Viper Spectra light, 165 watts. It does an okay job, I guess, you know, with the corals and everything. We have some zoas right there. We have the pulsing zinnia right there. We have one, I think this is a candy cane coral. That one right there, it was dying back because of the heat. It still never left completely, so it's still there a little bit. And pretty much the same thing with that one back there. I actually thought it was going to just die off entirely. We got some acans right there. That was my favorite. That was the Duncan. It came back a bit, but you know, it is what it is. There's another one that was that died off last summer, but again, like I said, just didn't die off entirely. Coming back a bit. We have the firecracker clove polyp right there. So yeah, so we do have some corals left. We do have some corals left in this aquarium. Of course, we got the 200-watt heater back there. And then there goes some more Aptasia. We have a bunch of hermit crabs in here. Maybe when I feed them, I will throw a little food in there. Let you see the hermit crabs. But this is, like I said, 37-gallon aquarium. It's been set up for some time now. Very easy to maintain, obviously. As far as the cleaning process, for this aquarium, I actually buy my RODI water, even though I do top it off, as you know, for the most part, coming from my RODI filter right there. And then again, I buy the salt water. Why? I don't know. I think it's just easier. I think it's just easier. With corals, I feel like everything has to be, you know, a little bit more precise. I think I would say that. So, you know, they don't really allow a lot of variance when it comes to what's needed, what's in the water, things like that. So, you know, for my big 225, I make the saltwater. Bigger aquarium, I make the saltwater. But for this one, since it has corals, you know, I definitely just don't take the chance. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like there's things in the saltwater when I buy it that maybe it's not in the water when I make it. I don't know. I don't know. But it works for me. It's not that bad. It's not that expensive. And, you know, as you see, still got corals. And that was the method I used in the apartment. I think that's also another thing. You know, I used that method in the apartment with this aquarium. And I had a ton of corals in this aquarium and the apartment. You know, and no, they didn't die. They died. Actually, they did, you know, moving here. But they didn't die under my care. So I was doing something right. I was doing something right. So buying your salt water, there's nothing wrong with that, especially on a smaller aquarium. So now let's take a look. So as far as dosing, probably need some more. I have the magnesium. I have the calcium that's needed on a daily basis. I have this essential elements. I also have some iodine. Now, I dose these once a week, this one once a week, this one once a week, this one once a week, calcium daily. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm missing some stuff, so Tim, let me know if I am missing some stuff. Maybe that's part of the reason why, you know, I don't know. Just let me know. Just let me know. But overall, like I said, overall, very cool aquarium. Very cool little fish. As far as feeding the corals, what do I use? I use these reef roids right here. So I put the reef roids in this little cup with some water, mix it up, and I distribute it to the corals with this right here. As far as feeding my clownfish, I have the Reef Ocean or Ocean Nutrition Formula 2 flakes. So I feed them that. And then for the hermit crabs, I feed the hermit crabs the Formula 2 little small pellets. So let's go ahead and get us a whirl. Clownfish looking like he's hungry. So let's throw in some of those pellets. And I know sometimes the Aptasia will grab some of them, and that's probably the reason why they're growing like that. Look at that big hermit crab. Is about to go over there and grab some food. So I'll probably throw some more of these right here in the way of the filter. There we go. All right, so now we see it raining. There's the hermit crabs coming out to eat, and I do have a circulation pump right there in case I didn't mention it. Look at all those. Look at the other hermit crabs coming out. Y'all fighting for it or what? Also having that one just literally just dropped down to the bottom right there. Let's see if you do the same thing. Are you just gonna drop or are you gonna climb? What you gonna do? Let's see. Come on. What you gonna do? It was so funny to see the small one just drop down. I was like, I'm not climbing, I'm dropping. Let's see. Look, just drop down. I'm about to get down as fast as possible. So that's what I feed the hermit crabs. The sea urchin eats the algae off the glass, off the rocks. That's why the rocks are so white. It's from that sea urchin. I mean, they could just eat the algae off anything. It's a trip. All right, so now for the clownfish. There you go. A little bit of food for them. You know, and whether I get a male or female, as you know, with clownfish, they all start off as males. And in a group or a pair, one of the clownfish will change its gender to being the dominant female. So, you know, that's why you could buy two clownfish at the same time and you still end up with a pair. So I don't know if y'all knew that. Some of y'all did. Look at that little cone snail right there. And want me to feed the corals with y'all? First, let me top it off. So like I was saying, topping off the salt water. So open up this valve right here. Open up this one right there. And now I got some fresh water coming in from the filter. All right, let's do this. We're gonna one-hand it. There go the Neisseria snail right there. The thing I like about the Neisseria snails is that they help keep the substrate turned over. They bury themselves in the sand, so they help keep it turned over. They're really a good snail to have in your saltwater aquarium if you don't have anything that's going to eat them. Look at all these snails congregating over here. Couldn't even tell that I had so many in here just a minute ago. Let's see if I can show you some of these big copepods. Nope, don't see any out right now. So let me go ahead. I'll show you that. Why? Like I was saying, got a little bit in there. Hit it with the water. It's hard to do this while on camera with one hand, but here we go. And we just stir it around. Just like that. All right. So, and then I just squirt it. Probably need a little bit more. But you see what I'm saying? You see how they're closing up? That means they got something. So I just, some of these are filter feeders, meaning that they get the food out the water column and you don't have to put this on them directly. Look at them closing up. That's how you know they got it. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, like I said, stir it around. Stir it around. This is really hard one-handed, so I hope you appreciate it. All right, see how dark that is? A little bit better. Now trying to get down there may not be the easiest, but there we go. There you go. You see how they're closing up. Once I finish getting everybody that I want to get, oh yeah, even if they don't grab it, and then, like I said, they're filter feeders, so look how they're closed up now. They are definitely getting it. All right, now, with the last of it, just pour it in there, y'all. Just pour it in there. So they'll grab what they can, but that's how I feed everybody. So yeah, and then let me go ahead and cut the water off. Close. Close. Just like that, we're done. Aquarium wiped down. Everybody fed. And as far as cleaning, I'll show you how I clean it another day. But hope that y'all enjoyed that quick little video on the 37-gallon. Like I said, we had to get a little salty today. Haven't really been showing off the saltwater aquarium. But yeah, everybody is still here. This guy's been here for a long time now. All right, y'all. So I wasn't trying to make the video that long. My apologies if you stuck it out to the end. I appreciate you. But anyway, hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you're inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and do a couple things for me. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. And everyone, if you liked the video, like the damn video. Peace.